Yeah, I'm gonna try and make this quick, but here's my raid build, if anyone wants to use it. Especially Otis, because he's lacking DPS. So, here's my spear. Oh, I'm playing spear bow now instead of greatsword hatchet. I'll probably explain why later on if people care. But the spear is pretty much base. You want to just scarab, beastbane, and attunement, and then hope you get vicious. It's a pretty high chance, so it should be good. The bow, it doesn't really matter, honestly. All you need it for is like stam damage, so just run whatever bow you want. But like, if you want a base, it would be beastbane, vicious, and attunement, I guess, maybe. And the armor, pretty straightforward. Vault kick for the extra crit. Beast sword. These are from the actual worms, so like this is pretty much base, but rather annoying to get. But other than that, you kind of just want beast sword and refreshing or something. Strike amulet for the sweep. Thrust ring and keen awareness, so you can crit a bit more. Earrings pretty fucking random, just use whatever. You don't really need acid padding, by the way, whatever it's called. Just go full strike protection just for the sweep, and you'll be fine. Cannon for the standbar, you need it. 5 con. Honestly, like the only thing that's gonna kill you in there is like anything that's gonna kill you inside the raid is just gonna one shot you anyways. So you might as well just go 5 con for the extra damage. So I got 5 con, 300 dex, and the rest in strength. Spear. I'll explain why you do this soon instead of the bleed. And then bow. I used to use hatchet. If you're gonna run hatchet, you can kind of do this. But I don't really recommend hatchet anymore, honestly. Okay guys, bear with me, okay, because I'm pretty bad at explaining things, okay. So, for people wondering, okay, because I was the same, everyone wants to run a bleed on their spear, right? Everyone wants to run bleed. But recently we found out that bleed doesn't stack, okay? So for example, if 4 spears are running skewer, and you roll skewer the worm, only 1 person will actually get the bleed. The other 3 people will not do bleed damage, so you're just losing DPS. This applies to sweep, obviously the skewer bleed, pretty much any weapon bleed. So for example, if you're running like a bunch of greatswords, this bleed will only work for 1 person. So if you have 4 greatswords, only 1 person will do bleed damage. So you're just losing bleed. Same with the rapier bleed and every other bleed. So instead, you run this. You have 1 person run a bleed setup. You have 1 person run skewer just for the weaken. And then everyone else ideally should be using this. Because Cyclone is straight damage. You can hit the boss for like 13k with a Cyclone if you have like 4 ends and stuff. Perforate obviously is just damage, and then you have the Vault Kick for the CC reduction. And obviously it increases your crit chance as well, which is huge. The bow, it's pretty straightforward. Like, you mainly just use it on the wall phase where everyone goes up on top. So you're just using it basically to break the standbar, because the quicker you break that, the less chance you're going to have dying from this bit. I used to use hatchet, but honestly, like, it's pretty bad. Like for stam damage, I think it's probably one of the worst. So you're better off just using the bow. You shoot with the bow and shoot them with the cannon, and it'll just destroy your stamber. And I think that's pretty much it. I might show some clips and give examples if I can be bothered, but I might not. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna explain every single mechanic in the raid and how to do it because it'll take me forever, and I can't be bothered, honestly. I'm too lazy. But from like a DPS point of view, I want to show what I think is the most important mechanics and things you should be doing. When people call lights, what they'll do is they'll walk like over here. I'm not sure if you see my mouse, but they'll walk like to the far left. They'll stand there. They'll call the lights, and then they'll walk back. Okay. If you're doing that, you're just losing DPS. Okay. You shouldn't really be doing that. So I'll show you what I do, and in my opinion, like I feel like this is probably the best way to do it. So you'll see I DPS until the point the lights actually come up. So I'll keep DPSing. When the lights come up, I'll spin my camera around to the left, so obviously I can see the lights. I'll turn my camera back to the boss and keep DPSing while calling out the lights. That way I'm still doing as much DPS as I can, but also calling the lights at the same time. It's obviously it's not crazy, you don't need to do it, but if you're trying to like mid-max damage, then obviously you do want to be doing that.
Okay, we get the lights now, I think. Yes, platforms.
So you see here I'm doing DPS,
red, blue.
spin my camera, call the lights, go back to it and doing DPS. Jump
Because you're
on.
mage mobs in the
Easy.
caves.
That's all you have to do. Don't be that guy who runs all the way out to here. You stand there, call lights, and then you're running all the way back again. Like, it's just a waste of time and DPS. Okay, so this is the Scorpions. Pretty straightforward. People do it different, but we stack here. The spit will come here, you roll out, kill the Scorpion, go to the next one, kill that, and then you go up, okay?
Thanks, Smokey. I was Smokey.
It's coming up. Now, get up, ranged. It's gonna come up again now. Take your feet, ranged. And then we go to the other one. Check your feet now. It's on range, get up.
Away from the stairs.
Check your feet.
Nice.
One more time. And
That's
get
good,
up.
actually.
Red, blue, red.
Hold. And cannons, nuke everything. You're fine for now, nuke it.
So you shoot your cannon, all your bow
Check your
abilities,
acid level. It's gonna start
and
splitting
it's
now.
down already.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Because I'm on bow.
Best we've ever done.
It's because I'm on bow. I'm kind of trolling here.
Wait,
Okay,
what was it doing?
There's
What
no
if?
bombs. There's no bombs.
Just don't use hatchet, man. Other than lights, this phase up here is like your highest chance in wiping, right? If you do lights and you do this, you're pretty much good to go. Like, honestly, they're like the two hardest parts of the whole thing. Okay, so here I just want to show like an example of why the bow is probably better than the hatchet. It's only like a tiny thing, but it actually like helps. If multiple people do this, it's actually a big difference. But you'll see, like, this is just after lights. So the two brutes with the shields, they'll come to us, right? Come to our stack. And you want to nuke the shield as quick as you possibly can. Otherwise, their attacks will do a lot of damage. So you'll see what I do is I'll drop Rain of Arrows as they're coming in. So as they're coming in, I'm already doing damage with Rain of Arrows. It's ticking, it's doing damage, and then I'll Cyclone, which is also AoE. And watch how quickly the shields just drop. Like, it makes a huge difference.
Okay. Careful when the greatsword comes in. Wait for them to come here and heavy attack and nuke them. Where's the other one? This here. Range look up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We kill it again here. I think we killed it a couple times today. But we pretty much do this every day. We have like a proper well, we call it in and out group, okay? That's like our best group so far. And then we do a bunch of runs as well to help our company members. So we're doing that like every day. So if you want to watch that, I stream on Twitch. So come fucking watch me, okay? And follow all that stuff. Goodbye. Best DPS, by the way. Better know this.
I know.
Frano, we're gonna need
Wait,
you to
wait,
step up.
You fucking do.
Get already! Fuck!
Okay, now it's actually a throne.
Ow!